more glance at Terry's picture, she came to her feet. She walked into the bathroom, turned on the faucet, and sprinkled the water with lavender bath salts. As the tub filled, she examined her recent purchases laid out on the bed. The form-fitting red dress was beautiful. The undergarments made her blush. Should she wear the sexy mesh and lace corset with lace V-string, or the red bombshell garter slip? Tonight would be special. Different from all of their other nights spent together. Brandon was smart and funny and ridiculously charming. Every so often he would take her to dinner. Then they would return to her place to sip wine and talk. About everything. Time raced, and although the next 2 hours felt like minutes, when the doorbell rang, she was ready. Giddy with anticipation, she opened the door. Before she could wrap her arms around him, Brandon made his way inside without so much as a hello. She shut the door and swiveled around, her heart pounding. His hair was slicked back, the smell of his cologne woodsy and familiar. Tonight he had taken the time to change out of his uniform. He wore dark slacks and a white buttoned-up shirt.
"What's with all the candles?"
he asked. She waited for him to notice her. Wanted him to take a good, long look. She'd taken her time with her hair. Soft, silky curls fell over her shoulders. There wasn't one part of her body that hadn't been pampered. She had to remind herself to breathe as she moved toward him, hoping to hypnotize him with the sway of her hips. He didn't say a word. He was speechless. Exactly the effect she'd hoped to have on him. As she brought her lips to his, she untucked his shirt so she could slide her hands over his warm skin. Brandon's body felt like chiseled marble. Her breathing quickened. When she pressed her breasts against his chest and her lips to his, swirling her tongue around, his breathing quickened too. Much too soon for her liking, he pulled back and said,
"We need to talk."
Those 4 words again. Her heart hammered. She'd keep it light, playful. Looking at him through dark lashes that had taken much too long to apply, she pouted. "Seriously, Mr. Lewis? It has been weeks since I saw you last, and you just want to talk?" He reached under his shirt, took hold of her wrists, and pulled her hands away. This time, when she looked into his eyes, she saw something she hadn't seen before. A dash of something she couldn't quite read. "What's wrong?" He scratched the back of his head and then gestured with his chin toward the table she'd set for 2, complete with candles and crystal glasses.
"What's this all about, Jenny?"
"I've missed you. I wanted to surprise you." She tried to step closer, but he clasped his fingers around her forearms to keep her at bay. She looked at his hands. "You're hurting me." He let go.
"I don't know how to tell you this, Jenny, but under the circumstances, I think it's best if I just blurt it out."
"Please do. You're scaring me. I have no idea."
"I'm engaged."
"Engaged," she said, slowly enough to let the word wrap around her brain. "Engaged to be married?" He nodded. "Cocksucker." She rubbed her temples, tried to think, but his words did not make any sense. "I don't understand. How can that be true? When did you meet her?"
"The truth is, I was engaged when I met you."
Nervous laughter escaped her. "That's ridiculous. We've been dating for nearly a year."
"I hardly call what we've been doing dating."
"What do you call it then?"
"Fucking. We've been fucking, Jenny. You've got an amazing body. You're great in bed. You have the mouth of a porn star. How could I resist?"
That's why he never talked about marriage or kids or past relationships. 2 minutes after you met him, I told you he was an asshole. Maybe you should start listening to me. A flash of electricity whizzed through her head. The searing pain nearly brought her to her knees. She turned from him and went to the kitchen in search of aspirin. He followed close on her heels.
"I'm sorry."
"He's not sorry. Look at him. He's a cocky son of a bitch who's been fucking someone else the entire time you've known him." She fumbled with the bottle of pills. "Why are you here?"
"I had a few hours to kill. I figured I might as well tell you face to face."